Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to go over why Porsche is my favorite brand of them all. Alright, so if you're a car guy, if you know anything about cars, if you liked cars, if you love cars, even if you're not a car guy, you've heard of Porsche, right? It's one of the most sought after brands for, I would say, more than 90% of the population that love sports cars. If you look at other companies that are building sports cars, a lot of them base their cars off of or benchmark the Porsche 911 to build their sports cars, and they'll always compare to it, saying, "Hey, our cars is just as good, or it's better, or it does this better than the 911, or it does this just as good, or it's we do it for less, blah blah blah." Now, so it's proven to the world in a sense that Porsche is a great sports car company, or sometimes even a supercar company, depending on which model you're looking at. Now, the reason I really, really, really love Porsches is kind of different from what those people are thinking. All right. So this isn't a typical video where I'm going to talk about Porsche's history, where, it's all about their racing heritage. What we all know that. Everybody knows that. But here are some of the reasons why I love Porsches. All right. So my number one reason for loving Porsches is they never forget about their older cars. They never forget about their enthusiasts. They know that their brand and their sports cars are backed by years and years and years of people that have purchased Porsches, that have loved Porsches, that have driven Porsches. Okay. What do I mean by that? If you look at this website right now, this is a Porsche's official website. They've actually just launched this new thing for the 997 generation. They had this for the older generation, like the 996s, and then the Boxsters from the old and things like that. But I'm going to go over it real quick. What Porsche did was they took the old cars. So you're looking at what, 2005 to 2008, 2003 to 2008, 97 to 2004. And it's just the older Porsches, even like the old 964, 993 Porsche 911s. What they did was they created a Porsche branded OEM, okay? OEM, so this isn't something aftermarket, because Porsche people really, really want to keep everything OEM. So this is OEM branded, OEM built Apple CarPlay. Okay. So this is new head unit that you could update your old cars with. I mean, this is fantastic. Yes, they're expensive. All right. Let's get that out of the way. They're not cheap. It is cheaper for you to go out and put a Sony head unit in it versus putting this Porsche head unit in your car. But Porsche knows its customers. Porsche knows its drivers. A lot of people that drive Porsches want to keep everything Porsche, want to keep everything OEM. And that's what actually keeps their values high. All right. If you take a look at any of the YouTube videos out there talking about how Porsches hold their value, it's about car. The reasoning is people, one, the history behind it, and two, because everything is kept OEM. People do not go out and try to create their own 911. Not often, anyway. I mean, yes, you have the RWBs and the crazy ones, but most often or not, like they're considered classic Porsches because they kept all the OEM aspects of it. But now we can do that without sacrificing modern technology. Take a look at this.
Happy birthday, Matt Anton. Happy birthday to you.
So, ta-da!
So it's a 996. So it's an
great,
older
but
911.
That's already my car.
Sure, but take a closer look. We've brought it up to date.
So you're not always so old school.
Look.
Come on, have a look.
If you're looking for the engine, it's at the back. Haha.
He doesn't get it.
No, he doesn't get it.
Hey Siri, play Happy Birthday from the playlist. Happy birthday.
That's right. Look at that. I mean, that's crazy, right? You have a classic 911 that you drive. And it's crazy that his dad bought him a 911 to begin with, but you have a classic 911, and now the outside and everything is classic, but your audio, your stereo equipment is up to modern day standards. You have Bluetooth. You're able to make your phone calls. You have Apple CarPlay. You can, use your navigation system from your phone and things like that. So Porsche cares about its customers, even the ones that are buying their used Porsches. They're not only in it for, oh, let's sell another new Porsche to you. Okay, so if you want Apple CarPlay, you have to buy a new Porsche. It's not like that. It's That's where it's different when you're comparing it to other manufacturers out there. If you take a look at like Mercedes, for example, okay, they create $100,000 cars, but you don't see them creating anything like this for their older S class, or older E class or anything like that. If it doesn't come with the car, then that's it. You're pretty much out of luck. You have to get a new car if you want the new tech. But Porsche says that's not the case. Porsche invests in their older generations, their used car market, even though they don't make any money on the used car sales. They still invest in it. They show people that they care. Okay, so that's where I really love Porsches. And secondly, you know what I really love about Porsches? I made a video about this before. Porsche is all about enthusiasts. Okay, they are making fuel that makes no emissions. Because right now, the whole world is all about going electric because they don't want to hurt the earth anymore. They don't want to. They don't want to have climate change happen anymore. So they think going electric is the answer. But Porsche knows that us as enthusiasts in general, not even just Porsche, but everybody that drives an internal combustion engine sports car, we don't want to give up that internal combustion engine rumble. We don't want to give up that feeling, that vibration, the sound. We don't want to give that up for an electric motor that whines. Like, most of us don't care that the electric cars are faster. Most of us actually still want that feeling of an actual engine in the car. And Porsche knows that. So they're spending millions and millions of dollars trying to figure out a synthetic fuel system that burns with zero emissions. And this is why I love Porsche. They know what us enthusiasts want, and they're striving to keep us enthusiasts happy. They're in it to make money, yes, but at the same time, they're not like any other company out there. They're in it for just money. Okay? It's a company, so they need to make a profit, obviously. But to them, it shows, by the actions they're making, it shows Porsche themselves are enthusiasts of their cars. All right. Even Ferdinand Porsche, when he first started the company, when he first built the 911, he said he couldn't find a sports car that he loved, so he built one himself. I mean, as an enthusiast, I don't think there's going to be a reason that you could hate Porsche as a brand in general. I mean, this is where you can actually see the love that Porsche has for the community. Not just the Porsche community, obviously, just for the enthusiast sports car community in general. So those are my reasons why I love Porsche so much, and I think it is the greatest brand out of all the brands in the world when it comes to making sports cars. All right. So I mean, again, this video is not really about giving you any more information than what's out there. It's not about giving you history of Porsches. It's just, my profound love for Porsches is what I'm giving you today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.